Hi. Hello, this is future Audrey. So for some reason, the initial intro I filmed for this video is like terrible. I literally just like set up the camera. That was the entire intro while I was talking, and I was like, no one wants to see this. So I'm redoing it right now. Hi, welcome to the video. I have not posted in a while, and that is because I am lazy. That's really the only reason. Today, I will be talking about TikTok and how it's making me mad right now. And I'll get more into it in the video, but I did a horrible job of segueing into the topic before I start talking about it. Anyway, enjoy the video. Alright, why am I mad at TikTok? Good question. I am not the first person to have an issue with the TikTok app. I know like people on YouTube have issues with YouTube. I don't really know much about people on Instagram because I'm not on there like ever, but TikTok especially has like the worst system for like reporting, just posting in general, monetization, stuff like that. It is just like the worst system ever. There will be people who could post like the most offensive things and they could get mass reported by people and nothing happens. But then I make a video joking about one of my Gemini placements and I just have a knife in the video and it gets taken down for promoting violence. Like, what happened to like all of the rape day videos that didn't get taken down? How come it was a big trend on TikTok to talk about that and it got widespread, but I can't post a joke, including a knife, where I wasn't even wielding it in a violent way, I was just holding it? Excuse me, that is rude. I could complain about TikTok on and on and on for days on end because there's just something wrong with this app. And I also remember like when the Derek Chauvin case was going on, I didn't even know that the trial was going on because TikTok was suppressing every video that was posted about him. And I was like, you can't do that. Like, it doesn't matter what side you're on politically. You can't just like not let people know what's going on in the world. That's kind of awful. I don't know. It just seems like TikTok seems to hate its creators, and I don't get why. Like, for example, the creator fund, you know, you would kind of want your biggest creators to promote how much they love the app so that they can use it, right? But the creator fund is the worst because it pays like nothing. I've never been on it, but I've known people who were on it. They basically have said that it pays you nothing. And then in addition, it also tanks your views so that they don't have to pay you as much as you would have made before you even got on the creator fund. So they basically are trying to do everything in their power not to pay you, even though like, wouldn't you want the people you're paying to have a good opinion on you? I don't get TikTok logic. Speaking of money, the money problem on TikTok is probably another one of my most frustrating things about the app itself. This is like something that I've talked about on my account already. TikTok started advertising to me their promote option on one specific video. Now, this was on my new account and I may have had it for like 1 or 2 months at that point, not exactly sure, but I got this option to promote one of my videos. This specific video was a duet of another one of my videos. It made no sense because the video that I duetted got a lot of attention, like more than I would expect for my little tiny account. And then the duet video got like 10 likes compared to like thousands on the other video. And I was like, explain. Basically, the gist was this one video that they were trying to get me to promote was tanking compared to the rest of the videos on my account. So since I hadn't seen this option before and they were advertising it to me on this one video, like, oh, promote this video, I was like, let's see what happens. And I ended up spending $50 on what amounted to 1,600 likes, which is nothing for $50. Like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna try to explain this as simply as possible, but I'm not great at explaining things, but I'm gonna try. Anyway, on TikTok, you have coins. Basically, it's like TikTok currency. Anyway, you pay for coins, and then you can use those coins to either buy gifts for live videos to give to people, or you can use it to buy like promotions for your videos. Now, I bought, I think it was 300-ish coins for $50. No, you know what? I'm gonna do the math and come back. Or wait, maybe I can log in on TikTok. Oh my god, I feel like that one Gabby Hanna video. Do I even know my login? Please log in. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, I just did some math so I can explain this better. Okay, so when I got the promotion, it required me to buy 3,000 coins. Now, you can only buy coins in packages for some reason, and the package that I had to buy was specifically 3,303 coins. Why? I don't even know. Anyway, that cost me $49.99, so $50. And like I said, that only got me to 1,600 likes, which is not that much when it comes to $50. Now, here is the kicker. So on my first account, since I had like a bigger following, I was able to do like live videos and stuff. And sometimes when I was on live, people would give me gifts, you know, because that happens. In my full time on TikTok, I have accumulated 3,013 coins. So just about as much as what I had to buy for the promotional thing. And here's the thing. I have only made $15 out of those 3,000 coins. So that means your creators, when you give them gifts, are only getting 30% of what you paid to give them those gifts. So TikTok is getting 70% of the money you put in to those coins. And that pisses me off so much. Here's what makes it worse, right? So not only are you paying for something that is not worth the money you're paying for, like it's literally not worth it at all, like you're just feeding TikTok basically. Hello, this is Editing Audrey. So I just wanted to insert something here because I made it sound like giving creators live gifts is like a bad idea because it's not worth it, and I want to clarify that I don't believe that. I'll try to keep this short, but I basically learned that a lot of people who get famous and get money from social media, a lot of their money comes from those gifts from live videos. I mostly saw this when people were talking about Instagram, but I think the same still applies to TikTok. So don't let what I'm saying discourage you from giving live gifts to creators, because unlike the creator fund, live gifts actually do guarantee some sort of income if you're getting live gifts all the time. So yeah, I didn't mention that in the video, even though I should have, but here I am now. Also, it basically is advertising that you have to pay to be popular on the app. So at first, when TikTok was advertising their promotional option, they gave it to my least popular video, the one that they tanked. And in my opinion, they probably tanked that on purpose because the video was almost identical to the one that got very popular, but it got nothing. Like, it didn't even show up on my followers page. But then a few weeks later, suddenly I'm getting ads like on my feed for their promotional option. And then I'm getting little offers on both my accounts, like, oh, you get like a discount if you use the promotional option. So now TikTok is basically telling small creators that they have to buy their way into fame. Also, the most annoying part of that promotional option was once it basically, you pay for a certain amount of time and basically a certain amount of likes, and once it reaches that cap, the amount of time and the amount of likes, it stopped getting any attention. I got like maybe 2 likes after that time period ended. And I'm like, it makes me sad because there's really no other app that can replace what TikTok is, but the app itself is horrible. It's like, you know, we lost Vine, we lost Musical.ly, and no other app can really emulate what those two brought to the table. TikTok is the big thing. Like, if you're not on TikTok, like, what are you doing? Pretty much any influencer from any other app has migrated their way to TikTok because that's where it's happening. That's the big place now. But it is screwing everyone on there. It's screwing everybody, right? Plus, like, I don't know if this is just me, but the app itself is kind of the worst. Like, just tech-wise, right? The DMs, I don't know, the app itself just still kind of feels like a demo in some ways, and I don't like it. It's just really annoying because, like, there is nothing out there that can replace what TikTok is. I mean, even when you look back to when everybody was panicking about the possible TikTok ban, I mean, there were like at least three times where people were like, oh, it's getting banned, we gotta move somewhere else. Like, people would try to find other apps. And I remember people talking about it in TikTok, how much these alternatives sucked compared to TikTok. And they're right, because like, there's so many people already on TikTok. How can you move an entire like demographic of people to a different app if the other one is still there? Unless TikTok shuts down and there actually is an app that can replace TikTok, we are stuck with this app that constantly is letting bigoted people do whatever they want to do, and also like suppressing very creative creators. And I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about like people who make music, do art, have really funny comedy sketches, just stuff like that I really enjoy, but they are suppressing those people to build up like these like dancing TikTokers, people like Bryce Hall, and I don't know, just these awful people. Not that all of them are awful people. You're not an awful person if you dance, or if you dance and are popular. Because honestly, like, we have no control over how well we do. It's really other people who control how well we do. It's clearly evident that TikTok was like, these dancers are all we care about. We want to push them. People like it, so let's just keep pushing it. But then these other creators who could very well have just as much attention as these like dancer people, they're not getting it. And it's sad because I don't want to tear down people who get attention. I don't want to say that they don't deserve it. I mean, if like you're an awful person, then you don't deserve it. There are people who do deserve it that aren't getting it, and I don't think that they should get it over these people. I'm just pissed at TikTok because they clearly have a bias, right? It does make me sad because this isn't just a me problem. This is like an everybody problem. It is happening to everybody. I've also noticed that if you try to branch out from your usual content on your app, it also tanks. I mean, like, I've noticed on YouTube sometimes creators will post a video that isn't like their other videos, just kind of like as an experimental type of thing. And although the views are kind of low because most of those people's subscribers subscribe to them for their usual content, they will stick around because they like that person. And when you subscribe to somebody because you like them, you'll pretty much watch whatever they make, right? I noticed this on my very first account, and it's actually the reason I made a new account. Basically, I built my following on just being angry about the state of the world. And I seemed very bitter, and I didn't really like it. Just picking fights with people, and it got me in a lot of like trouble, and it didn't make me feel good, so I tried to just do other things. And I wasn't necessarily consistent, but you know, people had followed me before I started posting political type stuff. Before that, I was just posting random stuff, so I assumed that people would not like go away, and they didn't. I still have like the same amount of followers that I did when I stopped posting. Like, they didn't go away. But anytime I would try to post something that I enjoy, that's the thing. I post because I like being creative. That's my creative outlet. I like making videos. I like posting them. Do I need to get like 1 billion likes per video? No. But what's the point of posting if no one's going to see it? I put work into these videos because I want at least like my friends to see it, but TikTok is showing it to no one, and it's making me very frustrated. That's why I made a new account, because on my old account, I had all of this opportunity. I had all of these followers, and I wanted to make the most out of it because, like, when do you ever get a chance like that? Like, I got so lucky, and I wanted to make the most out of that, but TikTok wasn't letting me. TikTok was shutting down any type of positive interactions that I possibly could have gotten, and it kept showing my videos to people who would hate what I had to say. I made a second account because I was not having fun anymore on the first account because it felt like no matter what I did, I couldn't win. I was getting more likes on my Instagram posts than my TikTok videos, and my Instagram has about 1,600 followers, and my TikTok has like 65,000. And it's, I don't want to sound like I'm thinking I deserve all of this attention. I am not saying that. It's just like the math ain't mathing, right? It's not, 2 + 2 is not equaling 4 currently. And that's why I'm upset. This is kind of just a long time waiting for me to complain about everything. Because if I really got into it, I have like at least 10 more things I can complain about. The biggest frustration is how much TikTok cares about money and how much they will prioritize money over anything. And it seems like their thoughts are very backwards, because in my head, I'm like, wouldn't you want people to be happy on your app? But like, they only want certain people to be happy on the app. They only want like the big creators to say big, and the people who don't post videos to like those videos. They don't want like those people to have any competition, it seems like. You know, all of these super creative people will be capped at a certain amount of followers, and then also these creative people, they will keep posting and are still active, but then TikTok just gives up on them. They basically treat people like trends, and they're not, right? Like, there are so many people I followed because I liked their personality, just like I do on YouTube. It's a very common thing to do. I remember, like, I forget who it was. Again, like, I forgot, but there was one creator I followed back in 2019 because I liked his videos. And then, you know, like a year later, I'm like, I haven't seen him at all. And I go to his account, and he's been posting daily this whole time, but TikTok hasn't been sending their videos even to the following page. And it makes me really sad, because these people who like skyrocketed in followers because they're creative and people like them, TikTok treats them like trends. It's not like the people who follow these people are treating them like trends. TikTok just gives up on these people, because I see their comments filled like with, oh my god, I miss seeing you, like, you know, just stuff like that. People want to see these people, but TikTok decides like, no, you were just a trend and it doesn't matter. We should boycott TikTok because it is so awful. It's awful to minorities. Like, it lets people get harassed, like mass harassed. I mean, that happened to me. I basically got bullied off the app for a little bit because of one person who had a bandwagon following and just sent them after me. Just horrible people can get away with anything on this app, but then people who try again and again and are so creative and talented, like, can't do anything. I guess that's the moral of the story. I don't get it. I don't understand. All in all, it's just a bunch of money-hungry old men that are making all of these decisions. You just, like, can't win with that app. You really can't. And I feel really bad for the people who rely on TikTok as, like, their career and are totally getting screwed by the app itself. That's backwards to me, because it's like, wouldn't you want people to succeed on your platform? I've said this like 10 times. I really should stop talking because I'm talking in circles. Thank you for listening. Bye.